Right.
when we come to Islam.
Okay.
In Islam, we don't take interest. It's haram, and we discuss it
yes.
as time goes on.
Yes.
It's haram in the first place. So we have to see how, in the first place, can you really assist the person to own that real material, the equity, to own it. Before, then you look at the business the person is doing. Does the person make any profit? If the person makes profit according to some other transactions and contracts that you have in Islamic contracts, then you divide according to a PSR, we call it profit share ratio.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah.
And apart from riba, another distinguishing feature is gharar.
All right.
In Arabic, called gharar. That's uncertain.
Okay.
For example, we usually say the kifit kirua.
Yeah, so
like
there's
to sell,
a certain uncertainty.
Or yes, something that is not clear.
Yeah.
Like to sell, like selling of fish, once the fish is in the sea.
Yeah.
Something that is
something
not
that you cannot control.
You cannot control.
You cannot take hold of.
Yes. And an example of this is looking at floating rate. Today I come, let's say I'm a teacher, I take only 2 million a month, for example.
Right.
2 million a month, and when I come today, tell me, oh, it's floating rate, but even the rate is quite low, so you can pay 10%.
Right.
Maybe let's say 5%.
Okay.
And I started. Within 1 year or 2 years, you come and tell me, no, now it's no more, it's 100% or it's 200%. This kind of uncertainty from the start, it should be, in Islam, is not accepted.
Okay.
From the start of the contract until the end, everything should be clear. And
right.
in that case, we see there's no gharar.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the example of this is what happens just some few years back in the US about the credit crunch.
Right.
Yes. You give loan to someone, I mean, you give this housing financing to someone, telling the person that this is the rate. After some few years back, I mean, after some few years' time, when the person has already paid something, you come and tell the person, no, now the interest has increased. And if with any default, it is rather compounded.
Right.
So what happens is within a very short time, if you're not able to pay and the compound is about some level, they just come, lock your house, and they sack you out. Push you to the street.
Right.
This is very unjust.
Yeah.
And that is what Islam is against.
That's not, it's unfair.
It's very unfair.
To those who are in need of such
it's very unfair to those who are in need to be exploited.
Yeah. I like the introduction of this word, the exploitative aspect of this interest, concept is and I think that morally that is what Islam is looking at.
Yes.
That you rather compound the crisis of the one who is in need in order that you make profit.
You make profit, yes. So it is in such a way that it will assist the needy to boost his entrepreneurial skill.
No.
The entrepreneurial skill the person has, maybe the person wants to do a business, but the person doesn't have a fund.
No.
So now, we've seen from the conventional side. Let's see just a bit from the Islamic side.
All right.
From Islamic point of view, let's say Islamic banking, like I mentioned in the maqasid of Sharia, therefore, there is protection of property, protection of life. In the part of protection of property, protection of life, is in such a way that at any time, touch someone's life.
Okay.
You are rich.
All right.
You have a surplus. Within this surplus, instead of leaving it there for the money to be increasing without you using it, it means you don't take any risk in that. It's not acceptable.
No.
If you want to keep your money, you can keep your money safely, like wadi'ah. You just keep it. Nothing comes on it. That's it. Because money is a perishable good.
Right.
In Islam, we don't rent money. Perishable goods, we don't rent it. The only things we can rent is like a house or something, because we can never say you live in the house and after 1 year the blocks start to fade away. We can never say that.
Yeah.
But perishable goods, that one you can rent.
Yeah.
Perishable goods like money, you cannot rent. So if you cannot rent, what you can do is use it to touch someone's life. How do you do it? If you want to gain money from your excess, I mean the surplus that you have, you can get, maybe you be in the contract of Mudaraba, you will be the Rabb al-Mal, which is the capital owner, the entrepreneur or the needy who wants to use it for his business.
Right.
You just give okay, you take it, make the business. At the end of the day, when you receive a particular profit, you share the profit according to a particular predetermined profit sharing ratio.
Yeah.
Yes, maybe 70-30 or 60-40.
Yeah, depending on the amount of money that was provided.
Yes.
And then the service that you are also rendering.
That you are also rendering.
Right.
And in this same contract, they will have several contracts. This is an example.
Okay.
Within this same contract, if you make losses, if let's say the entrepreneur, in this case, the user of the capital, yes, the person makes losses. If these losses are as a result of negligence of that person,
or mismanagement,
then the person will have to handle it. I mean, he has to take risk of that. But if it is purely something that is natural, it's a natural disaster happens,